This is the backstory to today's show. Wow. Whenever we approach a topic like mental health struggles and mental illness, it's always a big one. And it really comes out of, a lot of times for me as a host and executive producer, a personal connection. So this show is about eating disorders and body image. And it really came out of relationships that I have within work and within my own friendships, where my friends and colleagues have struggled with an eating disorder, and mainly anorexia and bulimia. And I personally had to journey and have had to journey with them, and it's been very, very difficult, and to see the impact of that on themselves and on their family and the people that love them. So I thought it was important to do this show to end the stigma of eating disorders, to understand that an eating disorder is not about food, it's about control. And I wanted to do this show because I wanted to be in a listening and learning posture so that I could know how to be the best in supporting the ones that I love that are struggling with an eating disorder. And so we brought in some pretty courageous people, 3 women and a man who are struggling with an eating disorder. And I wanted to hear their stories firsthand on how it started, the triggers, how they're managing, what they had to go through, and then I wanted them to tell me what not to do or what not to say to someone who's struggling. It was eye-opening, it's emotional, I learned a lot, but my heart is that as we struggle in everything about life, some have eating disorders, some have addictions, all kinds of things, that we are in this together, that as we share our story, there brings more power and courage in it. As we share a story, people are healed and don't feel alone. As we share a story, people learn to be better in helping. As we share a story, we create community and safety. As we share a story together, there's power in that. And as we share a story, there is a sense that God is in the midst of our pain and our struggle. And that's my hope, that in the midst of our darkest place, God is with us. He never leaves us, forsakes us, and that we are His beloved and that we are loved by Him. And that's the backstory of this show.